Okay, so we are in session 12. And to recap, since we didn't really have much of a game last week, you guys had just taken out the garrison. You're on Madeline's Landing. You took out the boss fight there. And let's see, you should all be standing right about that room now. He had a computer in his room. He has people in the brig. I believe that the brig door was turned off last session. They shut down the electricity. So it kind of catches us up to where we're at. What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
Did we ever free the people?
Yeah, you haven't talked to them yet. But you can certainly open the gate and let them out.
Yeah, why don't we, let's see, am I still over? Wait, wrong screen.
Yeah.
Lost track of where I am. There
So
I
you
am.
guys
Okay.
are down on the bottom right of this map here. Just figure out what you want to do and move over to where you want to be, and we'll address it as we go here.
All right, I'll head back over to the computer, and I will do my computer checks necessary to unlock the cage.
Okay, do you speak as Lanty?
I don't believe so.
I do.
You do. Okay, the computer's all in as Lanty.
I aid him in his computer check.
A computer check is not required because the computer is currently logged on and open for you to access.
Oh, I'm
But
just gonna look at Gary and can you read this shit?
Yes, I'm learning. I don't know if this is the word "and" or the word "butterfly," but I think it might be "and."
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big mo.
You can easily find out how to open this door if you want to do that, but there's also lots of information on this computer you can peruse.
Is there any way that we can download the information off this for later viewing?
Not that I have mechanics for.
Damn.
What kind of information can we glean from this?
Quite a bit, actually. So, and you'll be the one to glean all of this information off of this computer here. But it's currently logged on and belongs to someone called Master at Arms, Olaraja.
Master at Arms. Hold on.
Yep. Okay, writing this down.
Yes.
So you would assume this is the person you just killed. It says here that this Olaraja is a member of the Imperial Fleet, and he is currently working on a temporary basis for a Lieutenant Sharu.
Okay, a member of the Imperial Fleet working for Lieutenant Sharu.
Yes, and Lieutenant Sharu is a member of the Aeon Guard.
Lieutenant Sharu is Aeon.
Do a culture check.
Yes.
And if anybody's got culture to aid him, you can certainly try.
I don't really think I have. I've got a +4 for culture, so I'll aid. Why not? Didn't help much. 9. Better than your nat 1.
Did I not want it?
You did.
You got a 6 up.
Wait. I just took. Did I make culture my thing, or did I make?
Hey, you have a 20% chance of retrying that.
25%.
Whatever it was. So between what, 1 and 25? Then you get it right?
Sure.
Well, there you go. So at first it doesn't come to you, but then you realize, after you think about it for a moment, that the Imperial Fleet and the Aeon Guard are two separate branches of the Aslanti Star Empire's military. Imperial Fleet would be like our Navy, and the Guard would be like the Army.
Okay.
So they're working in tandem with whatever they're doing here. And you glean all this kind of like looking through the emails and messages and on this computer. You find that the Aslanti have come to this planet because of a crashed probe that relayed a location of an ancient Aeon Stone technology.
Okay.
They were ordered an Aslanti named Zolan Ulavestra. You probably want me to drop that in the thing here.
Yeah.
Here.
Yes, please.
This is the name. So an Aslanti named Zolan Ulavestra ordered Olaraja's vessel to investigate here, that Aeon Stone. The vessel was called the Barazad.
The vessel that we're on right now?
No, listen again. The Aslanti have come to the planet because of a crashed probe that relayed the location of an Aeon Stone. An Aslanti named Ulavestra ordered Olaraja's vessel, the Barazad, to investigate.
Okay.
That's how they got here. The reports refer to
I thought that like the garrison or whatever was
No, that's not a vessel.
the vessel.
No, the Barazad you haven't seen yet.
Okay.
So the reports refer to Ulivestra in many places as a Sardat, S-A-R-D-A-T. Why don't you roll a second culture check to see if you can score a little better than your last one?
All right, I'll aid him too because I'd be very curious at this.
There are aids.
13.
That's 13 aid? Did you get another natural one, dude?
He did.
What the hell? So, all right. So I have rolled 2 d20s tonight and gotten 2 natural ones. I have rolled 2 d100s and gotten 2 natural 2s.
Something's
You
wrong
might
with you.
want to
Try
purge.
roll another D100, and let's see if you can get this one right. Between 1 and 25. Okay. So the word Sardat doesn't mean anything to you, but you see it's Zolan Ulivestra in some places, and in other places, Sardat Ulivestra. Make of that what you will.
You get that one and that.
All right. The Barazad, you can see, is an Imperial fleet vessel that happened to be transporting this Lieutenant Charu and the Aeon Guard cadets under her watch. And it also says in these messages that the Barazad is currently mapping the rest of the system and will return to resupply. Should I go on? Do you continue reading? Okay. Let's see. It says that the Aslanti were surprised to find this colony here on the continent. And it says Lieutenant Charo commandeered the expedition, and she and her cadets successfully subdued the colony and established a presence in Madeline's Landing. Let's see. Olivestra believes that the strange readings are from a lost starship called the Royal Venture. This is kind of some information you guys already got from Madeline's pad. The personal vessel of a pre-Gap Aslanti noble. You guys remember what the Gap is, right?
Yeah.
Josh remembers what the Gap is?
The Gap?
Yeah, let me recap for you. Somewhere around 300 some odd years ago, everybody just kind of
Oh, the Gap. Okay, yeah, no,
Yeah.
Everyone lost their memory. Nope.
exactly
I remember
yeah.
that.
There's no memory of it. So
Forgot.
this is the Royal Venture. They believe was a personal vessel of a pre-Gap Aslanti noble. Royal Venture carried an experimental technological magical device called a rune drive that would allow for interstellar flight without the use of drift. Kind of a big deal for its time.
All right, hold on. Royal Venture had a magical rune drive.
Yes, it does.
Okay. Royal Venture had a magical rune drive.
So you guys all have drift engines, right? So after the Gap is when you guys got the technology for drift engines, and this happened before the Gap. They found a way to potentially use faster than light travel without that drift, and that's important because when you use the drift, if you guys don't remember, every time you use the drift engine, a piece of the world is like ripped away to another plane. So, all right, it says here. Scans that were conducted after the victory over Madeline's Landing revealed these theories were all to be correct. So this is what's going on here. Let's see. I can go on and continue reading.
Yeah.
Good by me.
Okay. There's some more information you can get.
I'm going to have to listen back to this.
Yeah, probably. Investigations uncovered that an android colonist had already entered the Royal Venture crash site and had stolen the rune drive. The android and the rune drive were both picked up by a fast courier vessel called the Silver Needle, and they were returned to the Aslanti Star Empire a short time ago. Lieutenant Charo is the one who arranged this transfer. That's where he gets this information from. But the destination where they went is not listed on the computer.
What's
So-
the name of the ship?
The Silver Needle.
Silver Needle.
Yeah. So somebody came and took the android and the rune drive on the Silver Needle and left, but you don't know where they went yet.
Okay.
So this android shared some information about the rune drive with other colonists who are in the garrison here. But questioning has revealed that none of them entered the Royal Venture themselves, and none have anything more than a passing knowledge about the rune drive. Lieutenant Charo wanted these colonists to be killed, and Olaraja has been putting this off to arrange for public executions in order to keep the rest of the settlement in line. So that's why they're in the brig.
Okay.
They all had direct dealings with this android and know something about the rune drive. So they were all going to be slaughtered, much like you with your bounty. Lieutenant Sharo took a group of senior cadets in training for the Aeon Guard with her to the Royal Ventures crash site to see whether she can recover any additional information. Olaraja, the one you just killed, isn't sure when to expect Lieutenant Sharu's return. Any questions?
Several?
So from
Okay.
the beginning, no, I'm just kidding.
Start all over.
Okay, so
Do
we
have a name
got
for the
confirmation that they know about the things there.
Mhm.
And they know it's a big deal.
Mhm.
So they're gonna send everything they got after it.
And
So
they
it's-
already have it, is what it
Yeah.
seems like, right?
Yeah, it says they took the rune drive and an android
And
off
and
world.
an android on the Silver Needle back to the Aslanti ship.
Okay.
So I say we go to the crash site and kill this other person,
Sharu?
or see what other information she has before killing her, or him, or it.
This is good for you guys to discuss in character. Of course, you can free the brig people too.
I say we just leave them locked in there.
Yeah, we should question them, see what they know about this android, because we don't have a name for the android. We don't know where where's the ship? Where did it say where the crash ship is?
You guys saw it on a map.
Oh,
Yeah, we saw it on the map,
It's about 12 miles northwest of Madeline's Landing.
Okay.
and they said, and I mean, I don't know if this was just to kind of make us not question them. We can ask them about the android if you want to, which is cool. But they don't have any knowledge about anything else, is what it seems like Devin was trying to portray.
hmm
That's what the book says.
Okay.
They talked to the android, and they know that there is a rune drive, much like you, when you came across your information that they found this rune drive that's supposed to faster than light travel, something. That's really all they really have for it. So talking to them, that's all you're going to get out of the colonists. But Madeline is still there. You guys need to address Madeline, and you're also looking for your android friend Sedona.
That's true.
Is Sedona the android, you
Well,
think?
Sedona's not in the brig.
Ah.
Oh, now
Okay.
I guess this is a question because it was never understood. Is she an android by chance?
Yeah.
She is an
Always has been.
So, yeah,
I see some connections here.
So yeah, Geary will walk up to the brig. And which one is Madeline?
Madeline, when you walk up to the brig, Madeline will move forward to see you. Actually, I have a picture of Madeline if you want to see what Madeline looks like.
Yeah.
I drop into the Skype chat over here because it's just easier that way.
Can you not double
I don't
click
know.
on his picture and just do show to players?
No, it's not in Roll20. I'd have to upload it. There. He's in the Skype. No big deal. So you walk up to the gate. You guys open it up, and the door slides open, and you're going over there to check it out. And Madeline walks up. This is a man. And he says, "You heroes who have come to save us, please tell me, what are you doing here?"
We're not heroes. We simply came to this place to find a friend of ours and found you in trouble.
These people here would say otherwise. You are heroes to us all.
Yes, thank you. But it seems we may have failed in our mission. I'm sorry, but do you know an android named Sedona?
I know Sedona well.
Where is she?
She was taken. I'm not sure where the lieutenant there that you had killed. Lieutenant, what's his name? Olaraja. Olaraja there would have known. But she was taken from here. I think they wanted to question her further about the rune drive.
How long has it been since she was taken?
It's a big day. I honestly am not sure. We've lost track of the time we've been in here.
Think how many
3
meals have they provided you?
Scarcely any. I would say maybe 3-4 days tops.
Hmm.
But let us get out of this break, please. come and join me in my home and we'll discuss this further.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
look.
get him out of there.
And Geary will reach into his his bag and pull out the data pad. So we came across this in our investigations. I believe it may be yours.
Yes. Just thank you. He takes it from you. Start tapping around, checking the information. Do you know where my home is located?
What?
Do you know where my home is located?
Yes, I believe we do.
Okay, I will.
You're the church, right? Or
Yes, back to back with the church. You got a lot going on over there, Casey. So he says, meet him at the church, and he's going to help these people get out of here. You guys want to go over there and catch up with him there?
Yeah, might as well.
Geary is gonna turn to the others, like just as the town folk get out of range. They say, I think this would be a good opportunity to use our new connection. K2, how would you feel about contacting the rat and having him look for this silver needle? Must have left the system sometime 3 or 4 days ago.
That's fine by me. What are we gonna do about the other guy that's on the rat?
You guys talking about the same rat?
Yeah,
Are you talking about our ship, the rat?
No, I'm talking about the Yosoki, the
Victus?
Victus, yeah.
Okay, that's who I was wondering that you were talking about. Okay.
Yeah. It's like, get like he's saying we should call Victus and see if we can put him to use.
All right. What exactly you want me to tell him without giving too much away?
Just tell him we are trying to find a ship. The ship called the Silver Needle.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'll drum up the helmet.
Yeah. Left 3 days ago.
Send the message. Hey, Victus, I'm looking for a ship. Silver Needle. Left 3 days ago. Any info you got on it? Because it might be worth your while.
Which you trying to contact him back through the helmet, the Aslanti helmet?
Yeah, I figured he's probably still sitting on the bridge doing nothing.
You don't get a reply.
Nothing, boss.
We will have to send him a voicemail somehow. I don't know.
Can I send a message to the ship to have it run a command to check to see if anyone's on board?
You can try.
What do I need? A computer check or something?
No, you just talk. Talk to your ship. You guys all have headsets. I connect you to.
Oh yeah. Hey, computer. Anyone still on the ship by chance?
This is Steve checking in. There's nobody here.
Really? Okay, then immediately close and lock the doors.
I have already taken the liberty.
Thank you. When did he leave?
About 16 hours ago.
It's been that long?
I don't know.
Do you have a way to relay a message?
Yeah. Go ahead.
He did leave a phone number.
Really?
Yes,
Okay.
it's 7. You dial 7.
7. I look at the helmet going, how the hell do I dial 7?
Because you're looking at the helmet. No, he says he left a way to contact him. I can relay a message.
Well, you could relay it. That'd be great.
Okay, what is the message?
Tell him we are trying to locate a ship that left this system 3 or 4 days ago. A ship designated as the Silver Needle.
Okay.
He may be able to trace the the warp signature or the VIN number, or whatever starports it may have passed through.
Okay, affirmative, Captain. I will pass the message on and let you know when I get a reply.
I appreciate it. And would you do me a favor?
I will try.
Cook me one of those freezer pizzas and deliver it here on a drone. Thank you. And I hang up.
You see, you got like a little loading icon going on. Trying to figure out what the hell that means.
Oh no, the Android Auto is freaking out.
Just gonna have to reboot. All right. So what do you want to do now?
Is there like anywhere a terminal that I can go to that the party will like when they walk off, I can go and send a secure message?
This is an Aslanti terminal in here. So
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. Is there another one somewhere?
you might be able to. Yeah, I would say Abretta's junk shop probably has one that you can use, or maybe even over at Madeline's house. They would have something that's hooked up to the Pact World systems.
Okay, I want to go there, but I don't want to do it around the other party.
Okay, that's fair. Did I have a map from Madeline's house, or was it just Theater of the Mind? I think it was just Theater of the Mind for that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys heading over that way. So the people in the brig are all just kind of they fall out and they go their own way. They thank you and they kind of disperse. They've got families and stuff that haven't seen in days, so they're getting back to their lives. And Madeline is guiding them out, making sure that everyone's okay. And he's going to go over to his church house.
All right.
So we heading over to the church house? Or we heading over to Madeline's?
That is Madeline's
Just
house.
the same.
Oh,
Same place.
ignore me.
Yeah. That's where I'm gonna head. So Fang can do his thing. He
I'll follow the
obliviously
balls.
walks by Fang as he's like picking up and dialing a phone. Like, hey.
Okay. I can't move you guys anywhere on the map, so you're just going to have to play this out.
I'm moving me.
And you said the junk shop, Devin?
Yeah.
Yes.
The junk shop is the one over at D. If you guys are going to see Madeline, you're going to be over at like I right there.
I don't think we can see the letters.
Oh shit, you're right. You can't. Where Jeremy is.
Right.
That's the junk shop.
That's the junk shop where Jeremy is.
No, I'm sorry. That's
Madeline's, right?
Madeline's
the junk
place, yeah.
shop is like this place up here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And you said they have a computer terminal there?
Yes, they do. Do you want to go there and let them go to Madeline's alone? Is that the plan?
Yeah, yeah. Because using the computer terminal there makes no sense to me.
Okay. So you guys are parting ways?
I am. Yep.
Okay. So as you guys are walking over to Madeline's, Fang does not turn left with you.
Let's see. Gary looks over his shoulder as Fang starts to walk away. He's, are you not coming?
Fang just keeps walking.
It's rude.
Should we be worried, boss?
Sense motive.
Oh, and expertise. Did I already roll it? Yeah, it did. Okay. So yeah,
Right.
Gary looks. I think we should trust him for now. But he gives the Fry look of not sure.
Is that right, Casey? Are you being trustworthy right now?
Day 21 is a pretty good check.
I mean, I don't know how I would be distrustworthy.
Okay. Well, if you're walking off to go do something that is not in the party's interest, then he might get a sense of that.
That's fine. I mean, he can
But
run
if
roll
you're-
sense motives. If you want me to roll a check, it's fine. It's
No, I'm just
not
saying. Like if you're walking away to do something that is not in the is
I mean,
in
all
the
they
party's
know is
interest.
I'm walking away. They don't know what I'm doing. They
Right.
don't know. I'm just walking away. Maybe I just need a break. We just killed a lot of people.
But with the sense motive of a 21, you should get a general sense of why. Is he worried about you? Is the question.
Should he be worried about me? No.
Yeah. Okay. You get the sense you're not worried about him.
I mean, if you want, do you want me to roll an opposed check? That's what I was asking.
No, because it would be
okay.
against bluff, but you're not bluffing. You just walked off and didn't say anything.
Yeah, that's what.
So he's going to notice by the way you're walking and your demeanor and the way you're carrying yourself away from the party, whether or not maybe you're being shady.
Like the way I would expect it is like I'm just a soldier. Y'all are going to do your thing. I just need a break.
Okay.
So like I'm not like walking fast or anything like that.
All right. It's fair by me. There's no cause for alarm.
Yeah.
So you guys want to go to Madeline's. Let's do that.
I mean, if like you sent somebody, I wouldn't say like, no, you can't come. It would just change my plan that y'all don't know about.
That's fair. The rest of the party walks into Madeline's, and Madeline is obviously cleaning up this place because it's been ransacked here.
Sorry. By the way, do we have to worry about the bombs and the traps that were there originally?
No, not now that Madeline's here. No, they'll all be disarmed.
Okay.
That's all his, his doing and things. It's all good. Well, it wasn't his doing, but it's all good. What do you want to do? You walk in. He's cleaning. He says, "Welcome. Come, have a seat. You're welcome to anything that you find if you're hungry or thirsty. Please, help yourselves."
I'll just look around for food.
Yeah, Dower goes and opens the fridge.
Says, "Tell me what brought you to Madeline's Landing."
God, I don't know what did. We were contracted to make a delivery of some various supplies that you needed.
Oh,
Well, I thought I would pay a visit to Sedona. Really just came to perform a job and catch up with a drink with a friend.
with all that's happened, I apologize. I totally forgot about the shipment that was supposed to have been delivered here. I assume your ship is nearby.
Yes, it is. Just, about an hour outside of town.
Okay. So you tell him where it is, and he says, "Okay, I'll arrange someone to head out that way and see about getting those supplies. In the meantime, I suppose I should make the payment here." He kind of ruffles around, and he pulls out a credit stick, and he taps it on the computer. Types in the numbers, and he's aware that you got the advance. I guess that's going to show up in the order, and he gives you a credit of $32.50.
Nice. Oh wait, do we have to pay that to the other captain?
With $6.50 each. Add that right here.
Yep.
On
Add 650 credits to each of your sheets.
Okay. That reminds me, how much did we get for the other stuff? Because I have like 0 credits.
We have gained 820 credits total tonight.
Cool. I'm now up to 880. I'm not completely broke.
Nice. Do you have anything else you want to say to Madeline? I know we did a lot of information dump, and you got a lot of the story out of it already. So it's kind of
Yeah.
What are your plans going forward?
Well, we want to investigate this ship, or at least I do. I don't know about my compatriots here, but I want to see this craft that got my friend taken away.
I understand. We believe that Lieutenant Charu may be there with a guard. It seems as if you guys can handle yourselves. But I would be careful nonetheless.
These Aslanti don't seem to be much of a threat at all.
I would also be wary of the local flora and fauna. It can be dangerous here.
Stupid monkeys.
He says, those hog bars or something else. How are you planning to get there?
Well, we have these carts, these speeders,
Yes.
that we parked outside of the garrison. Well, I mean, honestly, I know nothing of the terrain, so I just assumed that those would get us there.
Yes, you could absolutely ride them. Yes, it would only take about maybe 4 hours if you go that route.
Good. Is there another better way to get there? Something perhaps safer, more
The
discreet?
way I see it, you could walk or you could fly.
Flying is a lot more fun.
Flying's faster.
But you take the risk, and seeing if there's a place to park your ship nearby, I wouldn't be able to speak to the clearings in the area. I haven't seen the ship personally myself.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we take the speeders or should we take the ship?
Well, if we take the ship, we'll miss all the other creatures and possible ambushes.
True.
And then wouldn't we have to have a clear opening landing for the ship?
Yeah, the ship would have to have a place to land.
Yeah, we might still end up with a walk. That's a good point.
I would just take the speeder since we have it. Because there wasn't really a close place to land here, right? Like, we walked a few miles to get here, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Got a point.
Do we need to sleep or anything before we? I know we started the day with the hanging.
You guys had the boss fight and everything.
Yeah. So I mean, what time of day is it?
I don't know. Afternoon.
Afternoon. I mean, nobody. Only Susan has like expendable spells, and I think I don't know how she is on those.
Well, the guy tells you it's going to take about 4 hours to get there. He warns you that there's flora and fauna on this planet that could be dangerous. You're leaving in the afternoon. You may hit trouble.
Yeah.
You might not get there till dark. I don't know if that's the path you want to go.
It probably wouldn't hurt to replenish your stamina and hit points, anyways.
Good point.
Yeah.
I want some dinner, damn it.
All right, so you guys are going to ride the trike bikes. Okay. So I guess you're going to set up with him some kind of a password so these guys can get up on your ship and take away the supplies that are on there. So they can just go out and do that on their time.
Call ahead.
Casey? Yeah. Casey, what are you doing? You get back to Abretta's junk shop. Abretta's there. She welcomes you back in. You ask to use the terminal, and you have it. You have it in front of you. You have access to emails or whatever you want to do.
Okay. So I want a secure connection to send an email to I forgot his name. I don't have my notes.
Your boss?
To the commander that got in touch with me.
Okay.
And I just type out everything that we just learned. The android that got taken, tell them they already have what they're looking for. And then I mentioned the Yosoki, maybe cutting a deal with him to help us, and maybe reaching him before we reach him. And that's pretty much it.
Okay. And your mission last time was to recover that drive at all costs.
Yep.
Okay.
And
So
just sending an update.
Right. Okay. You let him know what's going on.
Yep.
And you have no idea.
Oh, I tell him the ship's name too. That way they can track it.
Silver Needle. Yeah. So you don't know where the Silver Needle's going, and your best case is to go and beat it out of Lieutenant Charu to figure out where it's headed. So that's
and I tell him the names too. Lieutenant Charu, the guy that we killed. Like I
Okay,
tell him everything you just told us, but in a short, simple way.
Yeah. Okay. No, I get it. So you send that off to your commander.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I look at Abretta and I'm like, don't let them know I was using a computer. I'm stupid. And I leave.
Okay. So you're coming out, and about that time, everybody else is kind of walking back up to Abra's junk shop. Because you guys are going to, recoup there? Is that the plan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. Don't know what else to say.
That's fair.
I'm
You
trying
guys
to
get to
think of what we
the
can
junk shop. You want to settle down for the night. K2 gets some
do.
food.
Yeah. Geary finds, a comfortable pile of pillows and blankets and stuffs them into a corner and then goes, takes 2 plates full of food and goes and curls up.
Now, is there a box around? A decent
Sure.
sized box?
It's a junk shop. There's a box.
KTO is going to sit in the box, eat his food.
Why is he
Do
sitting
what?
in the box?
Robot components.
Okay.
I was also going to get 2 plates of food and go hide in the corner.
I like how when you guys have some time off, you all just separate and go sit in the corner somewhere.
Like, all right, alone time.
Finally, some alone time.
They're not bothering me.
And then during your alone time, the ship comes in. Captain is Steve.
Yes, Steve. Sorry, I was taking a turkey nap.
I have someone on the line for you.
Yes. Who is it?
And you guys can all hear this.
Oh, okay.
And then so it connects, and you hear him go, Chuba.
Victus.
Yes.
Did you receive my message?
I received your message. You're looking for a spacecraft.
I am.
Well, I'm still looking for the information that I asked you for.
Find me the craft. I believe in this case we may be looking for the same thing.
Why don't you tell me what it is we're looking for? Or maybe I find the craft and I don't. I can sweeten the pot. I have a piece of information for your group that you might find very useful.
Okay. Meta, like how much do we want to tell him? I know we've told him before that they have an experimental, that they were looking for some kind of a experimental engine or prototype engine.
What you guys told them before is that they're looking for some source of power that will help them with conquering the universe or whatever, some sort of power. You can tell him what it is. And he wants to know what it is, because obviously they're looking for some sort of power. He let it slide.
Okay.
But he wants to know what it is.
The metagaming wise, I figure if we tell him it's already long gone and it's on that ship, he may leave us alone and go after that ship. But
Well, he told you if you tell him, he's going to leave you alone anyway.
yeah, the problem is we don't know what he's going to do with the damn thing.
Yeah, I think if we tell him, he helps us get to it, and then it's just he's another obstacle of keeping it or making sure it goes to the right people. That's all. What do you think?
So do we want me to chime up for him, or does Captain
Casey?
want to tell him?
I'll tell him Casey, what do you think?
I mean, at this point, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. So Gary, straightens himself up in his bed, even though Victus can't see him. And he's, well, there is a piece of pre-gap technology. It's called a rune drive. I got that right? Rune drive?
Yep. He goes, ha, 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 that's a myth.
And, apparently not. There's a crashed ship on this planet called the Royal Venture. It had a prototype of this rune drive on it. A friend of ours named Sedona found this ship and recovered the technology before the Aslanteans invaded the planet and recovered her. She was taken away in a ship called the Silver Needle, going on 4 days ago now. And the sooner you can find me that ship, the sooner we can find this experimental technology and we both benefit.
Okay. I'll see what I can find. But I promised you a piece of information.
Yes.
Your android friend. Do you remember Conja Club? And there should be a name that you would remember.
Yeah.
This is a syndicate that you've done work for.
I'll like kind of perk up a little bit with my eyes and then just try not to move much and try and give it away and be like, yeah, what trouble am I in this time?
Well, there's quite a bounty on your head now. They didn't say what they wanted, but something to the tune of 25,000 credits.
He's just gonna look at his plate and eat very slowly and just be like, shit, they found out.
Fang looks over at Gary. Because if you remember the first conversation, you talked about taking the bounty for Gary, and Fang nudges Gary and just nods.
Let's kill the robot. And he continues. He says, lucky for you, I was not hired to catch you. This is a general bounty.
Whew.
Gary chimes in. He's, how does a bounty work on an android? Like, do you just need like a processing unit? Something with serial codes?
Just be like, I don't need this one, and I'll peel the sticker off my ass and slap it down.
A sticker from his ass is not going to be good.
Okay.
Oh.
He says, I will keep an eye out for this silver needle. I will see what I can find. And it's been a pleasure making an accord with you.
I'm gonna go. Wait, hang on a second. Kind of whisper into the mic. Can you at least find out what the bounty's for? Because I'm not exactly sure myself, and that worries me.
I'll see what I can
He
Was
has
it
a
his
predilection
scooter
for
skills or
bicycles.
his bike skills?
Hmm?
Was it his bicycle skills or scooter skills?
What is it? Illegally riding a bike fancy public?
Yeah. Fancy bike riding in public.
I'm gonna assume from the runabout things I've done and other miscellaneous people I've put bounties or crossed, I have a feeling I've done one of the many things to them, and I'm not sure which one actually pissed them off.
Yeah, you pissed off Kanji Club somehow. So we'll get back to that later. He says, I'll see what I can find. And then transmission ends out.
Alright. So, yeah, Gary feels a little like dirty for having, given up his secret, given in to this guy.
What was Gary's bounty?
I think it was 50.
50?
Yeah. But he had a bounty with the Atlantic Star Empire, not just like a syndicate.
You see Fang trying to do the math in his head, like he's counting on all of his fingers and toes.
75,000.
He just killed both of you right now.
I'm just gonna look at Fang and be like, he's worth him more than me. Take him first.
He's going to call back later and put a bounty on Fang, too. Okay, so I'm
Fang
going to metagame with you real quick. Remember when you
Fang will
pulled
cut
that
his
card?
tail off.
Yep, that's from
Okay.
the card, isn't
I
it?
told you guys that you were going to pull your cards when you got into the junk shop and they would become all official then. Jeremy, we actually ran a couple checks we shouldn't have ran with your percentage thing because it wasn't supposed to happen until you guys were back in the junk shop. But some point before you guys went to bed, I should have mentioned you pulled your cards, and that is the information from your card there, Zanza.
So
You have a syndicate that has put a bounty on your head.
Nice.
Shit.
So you got people after you now.
Great. I'm gonna throw the deck away.
Anybody want to pull any cards before you go to bed, or?
No.
Well, my
Fang-
luck was like 60%.
Fang looks at it and is like, I'll play your Chob's game. And he pulls a card.
Oh.
Fang is pulling a card?
Yeah.
It's going to be your first card.
I know.
I got to open the deck. I didn't even have it open. I wasn't expecting.
Depending on what
What do
Fang
I-
gets, I might
what do I
pull
roll?
a card.
I don't need to roll anything. I'm just going to pull the top
Okay.
card off this deck right here. My little deck of many things. You have, sir, a Jack of Hearts.
Nice.
I'm not gonna pull one.
Weren't the hearts good?
So, okay, you pull a Jack of Hearts. The card flutters away in your hands, not a big deal. And then as you walk through the junk shop, you maybe get a little too close to one of the, what do you call them, shelves. And a piece of like a screw flies off the shelf and sticks to the back of your hand.
No, I'm magnetic.
So you take the screw off, and sure enough, it keeps sticking. So you decide, let me see what else I can do, and you pick up other, bigger screws. You get to a point where about the size of like a normal wood screw will stick. Anything bigger than that won't stick.
Just sounds like a mild inconvenience. Now, would my character notice this? Or wait, we're not with him right now, are we?
Hey, you're all in the junk shop.
Okay.
He's fucking around.
I walk
He's
over to K2 and be like, do you need extra screws?
Sure, but do I notice one like sticking to the back of his hand?
What if he just like rubs his hand over his eyes?
Because I was just gonna say, stay away from me. You're acting weird.
All right, I'm just making notes here on my deck tracker. Okay. Let's go back in here and see what you guys did. Anybody else want to
It'd be horrifying if I pulled that card.
Everything sticks to you.
Well, even worse than that, think about it. How much would that mess with my electronics? Or I'd just be walking by and all of a sudden something go thunk.
Well, what it says here, shit, what card was it? Jack of Hearts. I'm gonna read to you what the description is. You can make do with this. The drawer's hands have a weak but noticeable magnetic field.
Okay.
It's weak and it's only in his hands.
It'd be really funny. It's like I go and put my hand on my thigh and then I couldn't remove it. Be like, thunk.
Yeah, some of these are just ridiculous. All right, so
No, I would have drawn another one if Casey had drawn a black one, because would have increased the odds that the next card would be red. But no. Okay.
Sure? You sure? Okay. Nobody else is gonna draw a card,
Sure.
and we'll get you guys off to bed.
I've had too bad. Next one I'm gonna draw is gonna be just god awful.
You won't know if you don't draw it.
I
So
know.
when everybody falls asleep, I'm just gonna send an updated message about our robot being out for a bounty.
Okay. So you're making your commander aware of everything that's happened today.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't remember his name either. Give me a good name.
Yeah, I thought I wrote it down, but I don't have it written anywhere.
It's okay. We'll just listen back to the episode later and I'll figure it out.
Call
Anyway,
him Captain Kangaroo.
Captain Kangaroo is a better name than what I came up with. All right, so you guys go off to bed. You can reset all your things if you need to reset. Wake up the next day. Bretta's got some eggs on. She's really happy that you guys are there. What do you want to do?
I want to scarf down the mill and hop on the jet things and leave.
Sounds like a plan. I would say you moved all the jet things over to the junk shop so you can hop right on there, get some supplies together, head out.
Anything beneficial that we would need to do.
I'm just trying to think if there's anything really worthwhile I can do right now besides, tune up the bikes or.
Is there anybody in Madeline's Landing that can put in our implants?
It'd have to be a medic.
I mean,
Nobody-
I've got a medicine of +8.
I don't know what you need to be able to do it. Let me look. It says it requires the services of a professional cybernetic surgeon or
Oh,
someone with ranks in medicine equal to the level of the augmentation. So yeah, you could.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, he could do it.
I just rolled a 20 for a medicine check.
You could put them in without a roll. As long as you have the ranks in it, you're good.
I'll be like, I whip out a knife and be like, Gary, you ready? Bang, I'm doing this for his own good, I swear.
It does take time. A session with the cybernetic surgeon.
Fang looks at you and just shrugs. He's like, yeah, I don't care.
What level are the augmentations?
3.
Okay, it's 1 hour per level of augmentation, so it would take you 6 hours to install these.
Okay. So we did them last night.
Okay, so if you did them the previous night, you probably went to bed a little late, which means you're gonna be waking up a little late if you want your full rest, right? So what time are you waking up?
I'd say we're waking up. Hell, couldn't have been. Took
8,
6
9.
hours. So yeah, wake up at what? 9 a.m.
Yeah, we'll call it 9 a.m.
All right.
Right. Now
And
what do you
Gary looks around the world for the first time with his new eyes, and these see in ultraviolet.
Hold on, I got a question real quick. How do you have 8 ranks in medicine?
I have a.
Oh, ranks.
Well, ranks. I only have 3 ranks, but I have a
Yes.
+8 with the ranks because I have a +3 CS.
Okay, you got 3, you're good.
Okay.
You got 3, you're good. You're not.
No, wait. Why is this like? Hang on. Oh,
You
I'm
guys-
sorry, I misread. No, I only have 1 rank in medicine, but then I have the +3 with the CS, and then plus intelligence equals a. Like if you hover over the
Gotcha.
check.
Okay, then you can't put them in because it specifically says you have to have ranks,
Okay, so yeah, no. Sorry, Gary.
not just skills, but ranks.
Okay.
And
If I would have put the 2 other ranks in.
I don't know if there's anyone here who can do it for you because I don't think anybody that you guys met earlier was any kind of a medic.
Okay.
But then I'd also imagine there's got to be a medic here, right? Fuck it. I'm gonna say you guys can find a medic in Madeline's Landing, so just go ahead and add that to your things.
Cool.
There's no way they have this entire like civilization up here, and there's no one that can do medicine at level 3.
Yeah. So. There we go.
There's the guy
Gary
that got
can
executed.
see in the ultraviolet spectrum.
They've already killed him. Okay, so you guys hop on your hover trikes, right?
Yep.
Okay, and you are going out to the crash site, and I'm going to drop you on a whole new map.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. We'll keep going for a little bit more here. Where's the map at for this thing? Flop.
Yeah.
It takes 4 hours. Oh, wait.
Hey, I can see bad guys.
Oh, stop. Don't look at it.
Okay.
Get off of here. I don't know why you can see all this. It should have been covered.
It's okay. I won't remember them.
Oh, shit. I don't know how to turn on the fog of war now. I'm all messed up.
The settings thing
Got it,
beside the
got it.
page.
Okay. Gotta move all the bad guys around now. There you go. Now you should see a black screen.
Black screen.
All right, up in the top corner, we'll give you the map. Polygonal. Something like this. Cool. You guys kind of the outside of the ship here. Again. The rocks over here. You can see that. Behind the ship over here. Okay. I'm going to read you the description here. It'll make more sense on what you're looking at.
Are we dropping ourselves on the map?
Yeah, just go ahead and drop yourselves on there.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys should be able to see the wing sitting there and the jets down on the bottom left, that sort of thing. Okay. It says here as you guys arrive, you get off your hover trikes over here, and it says a large. Who dropped the blackbird?
Me.
A large starship that appears to have crashed many years ago in this clearing now resembles an overgrown hill. Only a few crumpled exhaust ports and a rear stabilizing fin jut from the ground, indicating that the bulk of the vessel must now be underground. This thing has been here since pre-gap. It was over 300 years ago. The visible portions of the ship are all heavily weathered and corroded, except for a hatch between the exhaust ports and the fin. The hatch is currently open, and the inside of the hatch gleams with the shine of polished metal. Clearly, the interior of the ship is in better shape than the weathered and overgrown exterior. I'm trying to find. Here's the hatch right here. That's not all that you see out there. That's what you see when you arrive.
Mm-hmm.
And you're sitting in this position here. There is on the ground a dead Aeon Guard cadet. She appears to be lying in a pool of her own blood just outside the entry hatch, next to a partially dug hole in the ground. Her throat is bleeding.
Yuri looks at the picture in his pocket and compares it to the guard's face, and then just drops it beside her body.
Why?
Okay, last one.
Can I roll a survival check on the hole? Like if it was an animal or
Yeah.
like okay.
Apparently, I can't resize my own image.
The hole looks like it's definitely not something they dug.
Like does it look like it was claw dug or like shovel dug?
It looks deep. Like if
Okay.
you're looking into it, it looks like it just kind of goes down into the darkness, and it definitely looks like it's not dug by anything human.
I mean, I would assume a lizard could tell. So
With
Gary
my dark
draws.
vision.
Not Gary. Well, what's my name? Fang draws his hunting rifle.
What you seeing, Fang?
This was dug by an animal. She would probably die from an animal attack. We might want to go a little bit cautious.
Sounds fine to me. How far down the hole can I see with my dark vision?
It goes down like 3 or 4 feet, and then it curves. So you're only catching dirt.
All right, so
Do you want to do anything with the body, or what are we doing?
Gary wants to look like hop down in the hole a little bit and look.
It's not that big.
Fang helps Gary in the hole. He pushes him down.
You're just pushing his face against the ground, and his nose is in the hole.
You said it curves.
Get in the hole! You stupid animal, get in the hole!
But you said it curves.
Yeah, it does.
So
It's not big enough to climb in. It's just like a little hole.
I'm 3 feet tall.
Yeah, and it's like 6 inches wide. Do you fit in there?
Oh, okay.
Oh, never mind. I completely misunderstood like what you were saying.
That's my bad. I'm not explaining it well enough. It's like a 6-inch
No,
wide hole in the ground.
We're
thinking
thinking
like-
it's this giant beast that's going
I was
to come
thinking
out
like
ravage.
I was thinking like a dog dug the hole. You know how like big dog holes are?
Yes. No. Not that.
Okay, so it's like a bee hole.
Sure.
Sure.
You're trying
okay.
to shove Geary in it face first.
Still trying to shove Gary in it face first.
Maybe if you squeeze him so he's smaller and then try to force him down.
So I take one of Gary's fingers on his hand and I shove it in the hole and I keep applying pressure.
Nothing happens. He just gets angry at you.
That's fine.
He's just looking at you while you're doing. Does this help?
So what do you guys want to do?
In the hole.
You
I want to
got
check
this-
the body.
You got the
Can I
dead
roll?
guard. Yeah, yeah. What do you want to
Can I
do?
roll perception on the body?
What she got?
See, like self-inflicted or
If you want to know about the wound, you're gonna have to roll a heal check
I don't have that. So I'm just gonna roll perception, which is a 12.
or a medicine check. Sorry, medicine check.
don't have-
I'll check the body then because I have medicine.
Okay, with a 12, you can tell if she's bleeding from the neck.
Nice.
Oh, it's this.
Gary can tell that she's still breathing.
Gary just, oh my God, there's a
19.
body. And Zanza leans over, looks at the body, and you can tell that it appears that her throat was ripped out.
Just gonna relay to him. There's not a whole lot we could do with her or it.
Gary has rolled a second medicine check at a failure, so he's trying to give her CPR.
Yeah, I rolled for Diara.
Gary, it's done.
It just says Jeremy Gary under it.
No.
Oh,
there's,
there it is, Diara. Okay,
yeah.
nice. No, I'm just kidding. But no, she like her throat has been ripped out. Not good. She's dead. Very dead.
Very dead.
So can I roll a survival for like any footprints or anything? Or will my one survival check roll over?
Items on her. She got a key card.
Do you want to search the body? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. You can roll a survival check but you're not. I don't know, man. Like, I don't think you need a survival check for this. There's Aslanti footprints all around this ship, and there's a whole.
Okay. Well, not even if I was looking for like specific like animal footprints. Like I would know what a humanoid footprint would be.
Yeah, you recognize the human ones, but you don't see anything that's not human here.
Okay.
Just a hole in the ground that's like right next to her.
Okay.
And Gary wants to search the body.
Yeah, it just see if she's got anything useful, keys or whatever.
You lean over and you start to pat her down. And as you do, a creature jumps out at you from underneath the wing of the plane. At the ship.
Ah, kill it for
Oh
fire.
my god. I automatically shoot it.
Let me fix this one, and
Oh.
then let me
That's
get
not-
him on the GM layer so I can move him around. I hate this layer stuff, man. I have to poke around to figure everything out. This guy, I'm going to put him on token layer, and he jumps out after Geary, because Geary's the one fucking with the body. And now I
Gary, your preferences, man, but jeez.
jumps out that way. So this thing is some sort of a worm type creature.
Oh no, the bloodsuckers.
And it jumps out, and we're gonna, I guess, go into what do you call that? Initiative. Stumbling here.
26 for Fang.
Remember to
nat
click on my
20
guy. Hang on. And 11.
7 on the K2. You guys are gonna make quick work of this guy.
My +9 did absolute shit.
You rolled a 19.
Oh, shit.
Pretty good. Give you a second.
Okay.
Oh.
Who else has something?
I only had an 11.
I had
Sarah?
a
What'd you have, Jeremy? I got kids screaming.
13.
Dara?
19.
19. Okay. Did I miss anybody? No.
Aurora.
Wait. I got something backwards. Josh, what was yours? Sorry.
An 11.09.
11. And Jeremy got a 13.
I rolled a 2, but it gave me
19, 17, 13, and 11, 26. All right.
I rolled an 11. And had +2
To get 13.
to get 13. You rolled
Okay.
a 2 and got an 11.
I rolled a nat 20.
I'm going to, because he's jumping out at you, who's touching the body. We're gonna see if we get a surprise round for this. So he's gonna roll a stealth against your perception. And see who comes out on top. If he wins, he gets a surprise round.
Stealth against perception.
She's got a good stealth too. Yeah. What's your perception? Oh shit, you're gonna beat this.
Boom, 22 for me.
Oof. He has a 28.
All right.
He's a worm. He's got a plus 12 to stealth. So he's gonna jump out and he's gonna take a hit on you.
Damn.
Let me bring him up. He's gonna get you with a bite.
Am
That
I?
is a 23 against your KAC.
Jesus. Yes.
That's gonna be 9 points of damage.
All right.
And plus,
Well-
it says plus grab. He can grab? How does that work in this game?
I could roll against my CMB.
And it's probably +5 or 9, right?
I'm sure.
It just says plus grab. Attackers. Okay. It says if the attack roll results equals or exceeds your KAC plus 4, the creature automatically grapples the foe. Did I beat your KAC by 4?
Yeah.
Creature doesn't need to have a spirit element free to perform this, and it could potentially grapple more than one. Okay, well, so what happens when you're grappled?
I don't know.
There's a condition, I think, on our sheet.
I'm sure there is.
Check into it.
I'm looking.
I'm looking. Yeah, grappled. It's right there.
I got it.
1, 2, 3 over, and
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down.
It says you can't
This
move, and you take a
is-
-2 penalty to your armor class, attack rolls, reflex saves, initiative checks, and dex based.
Yep.
Except those made to grapple your opponent. In turn, or to escape a grapple. So it's on page 246 of the rule book. Let me bring that up because we're going to mess with this a little bit. And then I think it's Fang first. So start thinking about what you want to do here.
Yeah, I got it. Whenever you're ready.
246.
Is it? I wonder if it's like Pathfinder where you can still make attacks, but they have to be one-handed. You have to have a free hand.
Okay. It says you hold the target in place. You have to have at least one hand to perform a grapple combat maneuver. That's what he's doing. Your target has the grapple condition, meaning she can't move from her current space and takes further penalties until she either uses a standard action or attempt a grapple combat maneuver to grapple you, giving you the grapple condition. So you guys can grapple each other. Or uses the escape task of the acrobatic skill to break free. The escape task of the acrobatic skill. Let's look that up now. If the result of your attack roll equals, it's not important right now. Well, you can attempt to escape, but let's see what Casey's got. Are you first?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time seeing, so give me a second. So it looks like I can 5-foot step this way. Right?
Sure.
Is Gary considered threatening if he's grappled? Because he can still make an attack, right?
Yeah, it doesn't say you can't attack. Does it?
I mean,
Oh, well.
I don't have a weapon in my hand yet.
That's true.
Okay. So I'm going to drop my rifle 5-foot step, draw my new sword right here. And I'm going to swing and use my new wonderful abilities that I've been looking forward to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Dueling sword. Stupid mouse, get where you are. Submit. Actually, yeah, I'm going to do that. 17 and
Against-
8 points of damage.
Yeah, you hit.
Slashing.
All right. You got him. You got
I
him.
rolled a nat 1 on that.
How'd you get a
Yeah.
nat 1? Oh, and your damage?
Damage.
Yeah, I am super disappointed.
So 17. Or so 8 points of damage.
Yep.
Cool. Diara.
It's a worm thing.
Dar? Yeah, she's gonna step up and hit it with her range. Will you move me, please?
Do it.
I don't know how much distance that is.
Can I not do that?
Well, I mean, sure you can. I just don't know if that's. Well, I guess it's a move action either way. So, okay, yeah, I can see the grid if I get closer.
13 on KAC is not a hit.
Oh no.
Oh,
He's swinging a miss.
okay.
Who's next on the list? This over here so I can stop clicking back and forth between things. Okay. The worm is next. So the worm rears its head back. I'm holding on a second.
I'm gonna turn the volume down on this. Go ahead.
The worm rears its head back, and a viscous fluid comes flying out of its mouth into a cone. 15. Wait, no, that's a cone. That's not going to work. A cone would only hit Diara right here.
Unless you, and, yeah, you can only hit one of us with a cone right there.
Now, can he attack somebody else while grappling you?
He can attack me again. He just vomit right in my face.
He could vomit right in your face. I guess that's what he's going to have to do since he's holding on to you.
Or you could move and with your cone make a difference.
That's a good point. It could. But that was your idea, and I'm not going to take advantage of that. It's not
Okay.
going to be good for any of you. Maybe next round. That's a 25 on KAC. Jeremy?
Yeah. Yeah,
8.
that's a hit.
Another 8 points.
Sure.
He's getting messed up.
Getting messed up, man. But it's okay because you got a lot of people between him and his next round here as we move down to your turn.
All right. Gary is going to wiggle with one hand. How big is this thing's mouth?
Probably about 6 inches, like the hole.
Gary's going to wiggle with one hand and grab an incendiary grenade and try to shove it in this thing's mouth.
I don't even know the mechanics for this. Help me out here. So that's not going to be a ranged attack. So you're doing like a touch melee against his mouth with a grenade.
Yeah, I mean, because normally I would aim for a square, which would be a DC 5. But
Right.
I'm
Wouldn't it
gonna
hurt
logically
everyone around
say that I would be aiming against KAC and concentrating the damage.
And you're good with this grenade hitting everybody if he explodes?
Shit.
Just a question. Because I think a grenade is going to hurt everybody in the general vicinity.
Basically. Or catch everyone on fire.
Fine. I grab my my semi-auto gun and shoot him.
Shoot him.
All right. Much less. 18.
Yeah, that's definitely a hit.
3 points of damage.
Okay. So yeah, put a gun up to him and shoot him. Who's next on my list? K2. What do you got?
Okay, so if I end up moving basically right over here, I could still shoot at him and not have to deal with soft cover, right?
Yeah, you'd have to jump on the wing. But the wing is
Okay,
kind
so-
of buried towards the ground, so it's probably okay for you to jump up there.
Okay.
But give me an acrobatics, because if you get a 1 or something, you're not going to make it.
Yep. Okay. Acrobatics. 29.
Yeah, you're good. You do a
Flippy
double
flippy.
backflip, land on top
Yep.
of there.
Okay, so because I should be able to still use trick attack because that includes with my movement, so trick attack after the thing. I hate how it hides it underneath that screen.
Oh yeah,
Okay, that's
trick attack
29.
definitely going to hit.
And then I'm going to use my semi-auto tactical.
Come on, man, you got to get a hit on this one.
16.
Oh, that's a hit.
Nice.
So he'll take 7. Is that right?
7 damage.
Damn. Okay, so he does not look like he's in very good shape. All right, next up on the list is Aurora. Aurora's not here. Is Fang again?
I'm gonna full round attack you with my sword. As soon as I figure out my mouse again. Where are you? There you are. So you have a 13 for 8.
13
And then-
on his KAC does not hit.
Okay, and then you have an 11, which
Which
doesn't
also,
hit either.
also won't hit.
Okay.
All right. So then we get back to Diara.
She had to step in there with Hallie for a second. So, I'm gonna throw my bottle cap on her and let her do a full attack action with her assault hammers. So it's 2 swings. It's +4 on both of those.
So a 20 and a 15 against KAC. Both of those will hit. And
a total of 11 damage.
Yeah, she smashes this worm down. He's dead. Knocks him off your face.
Thank God.
He was a hard hitter, dude. So check it out. He has this ability, right? It does cone. It's called Synaptic Shock. And you can do this once every 1d4 rounds, which I rolled a 4 for, so I was only really going to get to do this once. It shoots a 15-foot cone that expands on contact into sticky webbing along the ground and nearby walls. A creature that touches the webbing takes 2d6 acid damage and is dazed for 1 round.
Nice.
Reflex takes half. So I kind of wanted to make him let you go and step back and hit everybody with that. But you got him first.
Nice.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And it is very late, so I think we're going to cut it right here. And before we go into the ship, because going into the ship is the next big thing.
Dun dun dun.
And you said you wanted to look at the body that was on the ground. I'll go ahead and tell you there was no key cards or anything like that on it. Your standard as Nancy Fair. And then the door is open, so you guys would be able to go into the hatch. It's left open.
Okay.
Cool?
All right, cool.
Cool.
Good deal.
All right. Good work. Good game. Say goodbye to recording.
We're alive.
Recording.
Bye.